All right, we are here for yet another stream of Advent of Code, and today will be day 8 for December 8th of 2020. I have, if it weren't for these streams, I'd be so completely lost on what today's date actually is, because oh my goodness, it's been quite the mess. Let me say hi to everyone. We've got I Satisfied who's first. We got Melky Dev here. Pow! Welcome, Melky. How's it going? Good to see you. We've got Ethan typing who says, "Damn, so close." Indeed, you were very close to first, Ethan. We've also got Pylang who says OXO1. Oh, for first. I see. I understand. Although, for some reason, Twitch chat turns your X into a multiplication symbol. I don't know what's up with that. It is actually a literal X from what I see, but in Twitch chat, the, what are they called? The, what is the word? Like, ligatures. They've ligaturized the X for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but I find it really annoying. The Bog King. I guess that's me, Milky. That's true. Hey, what's up, Yellow Schmoll? Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? And Vex17. I'm a Ditto says today is March 283rd of 2020. That's so true. Oh my goodness. Wait, you have a link for this? Oh my goodness, this is so good. Oh, you can't see because I have the wrong screen up. March 200. Look how it just keeps going. Is this an infinite scroll page? It just keeps going? Because if so, I applaud their attention to detail. Melky, thank you for the resub. 5 months in a row and 6 months total. Appreciate the resubscribe there, Melky. And you know what we got to do when Melky subscribes? Pow! Oh, you got the 2-camera pow there. But welcome back. It's good to see you. I don't understand how I missed a month, right? So Twitch emailed me that there was one person who had their recurring subscription accidentally canceled, and maybe it was you, Melky. But there was, I don't know, some mix up there. I applaud the Melky Dev support. Yeah, I applaud the Melky Dev support as well. I really appreciate your continued subs. Oh, is UI satisfied? Oh. They told me they like emailed the person in something. DJ Duty says Twitch better not have canceled my brand new sub. Right? Okay, but let's get set up. I was working on Dead Snakes before this, and my script is broken, so I'll deal with this some other time. So I have thrown the output in a file, but Dead Snakes 3.10 Alpha 3 we'll have to wait for another day because we've got more important things to work on, like Advent of Code. That's not the directory that it lives in. Okay, I didn't have time to build a submitter, so we're still gonna be submitting, slowly. CP-R CD into, oh, we don't need day 07 / input 2.text or day 07 / t2.sql. We don't need those. Let's see. Anthony Ritz code AOC 2020. CD into day 08. And what do we usually do to get ready? PyTest part 1.py and Python part 1.py. Oh boy. That was an interesting hiccup. Oh no, I have hiccups. No! No! What switches on your keyboard? I hate these switches. These are reds. They're sad reds. Sad reds. I didn't know, but I had the choice between reds and browns, and I should have asked for browns because I like browns much better than reds. But you know what? I'm not gonna look a gift horse too much in the mouth. It's still fine. I would have preferred blacks to browns too, but it be what it be. My other keyboard is clears. I really like the clears. They're so nice. But yeah. Rollers, how's it going? Welcome back. Good to see you again. Hello. How are you? Let's see. So we run that. We also need to do the download input 2028 for day 8. And we need to open up part 1.py. I'm gonna make a prediction here. That today's advent of a code problem is going to be... I'm feeling maze today. I feel like we're going to get a maze today. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I'm going to be right, but that's the feel that I have for today. That we're going to get a maze. So we'll see. DJ Duty says, I have a taupe keyboard at home, a couple of Cherry MX Blue keyboards, and a couple of browns. Ooh. See, blues I feel like are just way too loud. Way too loud, even if I'm just by myself. If I'm in an office, I'm just being an asshole if I have blues, but even by myself, I feel like it's like slightly too bangy clacky. I don't actually know what taupe is. I don't know what that is. I like keyboards, but I'm not, you know, I'm a fake keyboard liker, I guess. I only have like 3 of them. 4 of them. 5 of them. Beck says, I want something that doesn't require me to write another annoying parser. Yeah, me too. I don't want to write that stupid garbage in sqlite again. Because that was a royal pain in the butt. Let it be said. Amidita says, today's too much of a Monday to also be a maze day. I see. Also, welcome to the stream, Amidita. I don't know if I've seen you before, but welcome. It's good to have you. Taupe aren't technically mechanical. They're super high-end, fancy rubber dome switches. Oh. I saw a joke on Twitter that said, advent of code, more like advent of parsing. Advent of regular expressions. Which is, I guess, how I take most of them. Advent of partition and split. Oh shoot, I think I forgot to link that in the video today. Dang it. Oh well. But yeah, I uploaded previous solutions to advent of code on YouTube's. Oh, that's not the right thing, but whatever. And I think I've uploaded day 1, 2, and 3 so far. I have recorded all the way through day 7, so I'm just waiting to publish videos. But the day 7 solution, I recorded the video for it today. Oh my god, it took me 25 minutes just to explain all the shit that was going on. So hopefully that'll help, you know, clear that up for everyone who's having trouble with day 7. But oh my goodness, there's just a lot to talk about with, you know, a TLDR of recursion, a TLDR of iterative parsing, TLDR of a bunch of other stuff. Stabby Zaddy, thank you for resubscribing for 6 months. Appreciate the resub. And welcome back. Good to see you. I have to ping my contacts. I'm supposed to have sub badges by today, but they are not in my inbox yet, so I don't quite know what's going on with that. But hopefully we'll have those soon. Hey, what's up, Dakabab? Welcome back. Good to see you. It looks like advent of code is just a daily programming challenge. Yep. Yes, it is 2 puzzles a day in increasing difficulty in December, and it happens every year. This is the 3rd year that I am doing puzzles, and this year I'll actually be able to attempt all of them as they come out. Because usually I go home for the holidays, and so I don't have, you know, I don't have any. Well, I could stream from home, but I would stream in like 480p, and no one wants to watch that on a crappy laptop that can barely encode the video to upload. So yeah, it would be awful. So usually I stop at around day 20-ish and go home. But this year, with Rona, we're gonna be you know, able to do all these. Ethan. It's so true. 10 months in a row and 18 total. Thank you for the continued support, Ethan, and thank you for all the work that you do on MyPod, by the way. Really appreciate that as well. R4is1 says, Anthony writes code. Where do you work? I assume, where do you work now? Right here. I'm currently unemployed. I used to work at Lyft. I was laid off in April, and I have been building a startup-y thing on stream called Precommit CI. The idea behind it is to take the open source Precommit framework, which I created, and build a purpose-built CI system around it. It has cool things like auto-fixing pull requests, you know, auto-updating your precommit config, and it goes zoom fast because the caches are amazing. And there's a lot of stuff to make it even faster that I still haven't done yet. So there's a lot of speed to squeeze out there. I do need to do a little chart where I compare against other CI providers for speed, but in some cases, pre-commit CI will complete before other ones start, so it's blazingly fast. So I'm pretty excited about the product that I made. I think it has the potential for a lot of people to use it. I don't really know how the monetization is going to work, but I don't know. Worst case, I built something that I'm happy about. So Chrome just crashed on UI Satisfied. That sucks. Oh, thanks, but to be honest, between school and work, I've had so little time to work on my bike. Yeah, I know what that's like. I know what that's like. Sad here, bro. Keep the great work going. Yeah, I'm glad you appreciate what I do. Hey, what's up, Yolo Shmolo? Hello, hello. All right, we're down to the last 5 minutes, and my nose is running. It's not a good sign. I'm also exhausted. I did not get enough sleep last night, but hopefully today is a quicker one. A maze quicker one. Ethan says pre-commit CI is faster than Jenkins restarting on a PR open close for us. Yeah, I put a lot of effort into making the eliminating as much of the busy work out of a pull request run as possible. So it should be pretty fast. And there's still some stuff that I can do to shave off another, I don't know, 20 to 30% on most of the runs. Like I can eliminate all of the download time. I can put it on better machines so the runtime is faster, and I can reuse some containers such that the build or the config file interrogation is faster too. But those will have to be for another day because I have much higher priority things with pre-commit CI, like fixing some bugs and rolling out some features, and the performance can always come later. I mean, usually you don't want to say that when you're talking about programming, but in this case, I already know how I'm going to improve the performance there. Hey, what's up, Metabytes? Hello, hello. I'm actually gonna blow my nose real quick, because otherwise I'm gonna be sniffling the whole thing, and nobody wants to see that. So I will be right back. All right. What time to spare? I'm thinking to change my job and crack the Fang interview. I wouldn't want to work at Fang if I were you. Just personally. Time to get points as Bangheads? Yeah, I gotta get points today. So I have like 200 points right now. I was looking at previous leaderboards, and if I can get to about 800, then I could probably clinch a top 100 spot. So I think that would be the biggest goal for this year. And I think I actually have an opportunity to do it because I'm going to be able to attempt every puzzle, and that was kind of my limiting factor on previous years. But we'll see what happens there. I don't know. I'm happy to just do the puzzles anyway. All right, so this is up. Let me get my... We're going to bet on split lines. I'm going to bet it's a maze puzzle, so that's what we're doing today. This is in the right spot. Move this a little bit down so it's easier for me to click. I can make this a little bit bigger. And... we're ready to go. Ready to go. If you bet it's a maze every day, eventually you'll be right. I just have a feeling about today. I have a feeling. Do you think this is the North Pole and it's like a point-to-point Santa relay something? That's what I think this map is now. I've changed my mind from the lightning bolt. I think it's now, this is the North Pole. I don't know. Let's get this. Actually, I think I figured out that just clicking the 8 is faster than tabbing over, so I'm just gonna do this. Codephobia says Greenland is the second point. Okay. Has anyone deployed a Lambda with a container image yet, says Tom Tuck. I have not, but I am excited to try it out because it potentially replaces a big part of pre-commit CI, although I don't know how the startup time is going to fare, because if it has to do image pull, it's going to be a pain in the butt. Also, it has to use ECR, and I don't know how I feel about that either. Okay. checking the pulse. Click on chat so I know where to start off when we actually get going. But good luck to everyone trying the puzzles today, and I will unfortunately be ignoring you while I solve, but I will hopefully get back to that. Get back to you when we're on the other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Run the script and go. Oh, it's a program. Okay. We have rules. Okay. Oh god, we have so many rules. I know what NOP does. Okay, cool. So, what does our input look like? We have numbers and we have signs, numbers, and operations. Code equals this for line and s dot split lines. Operand or opc n equals line dot split n underscore s n equals n int n s code dot append opc n. Okay, so what do we need to do with this? For example, the following program. Input s. And okay, so we're trying to find the first time it runs a thing for the second time, so that's that. Okay, what does jump do? Ack increases a single global value called accumulator. Okay, jumps to a new instruction relative to itself. Okay. Right, and I assume we start at the beginning, so n equals 0, pc equals 0, visited equals set, while pc not in visited, and then return n. If, let's see, opc value equals code pc. If opc equals acc, then n plus equals value, and pc plus equals 1. If opc is equal to jump, then pc plus equals value. If opc is equal to nop, nop, pc plus equals 1, and else. And then we want to visited.add piece. Well, we want to do that here. Hey. NS is not found. Not implemented error nop. Spelling. Wow, they're so fast today. Hey. Another program, either a jump is supposed to be a nop or a nop is supposed to be a jump. No, things were harmed. The program is supposed to terminate by attempting to execute an instruction immediately after the last instruction of the file. By changing exactly one jump or nop, you can repair the boot code and make it terminate correctly. You change the first instruction from nop. Oh, it's changing a nop? Either a jump is supposed to be a nop or a nop is supposed to be a jump. Okay. So either the last one has to be a nop or... Oh. Do this change after the program terminates, the accumulator contains the value 8. So this is what we expect for part 2 is 8. So we got to find something that would have jumped to the last one. So we are going to loop through everything and find things that would relative to that. Fix the program so it terminates normally by changing exactly one jump. What is the value of the accumulator after the program terminates? So we're looking for let's see. Oh, this is actually not super perfect. Okay. For opc value in code, if opc is equal to nop and enumerate and I plus value is equal to len code plus 1. Let's see what we get here. What's my output? No output? Oh, it's more complicated than that. It's much more complicated than that. I don't know how we do this without reverse engineering the problem. Without actually understanding the code. Fix the program so it terminates naturally by changing exactly one jump to nop or nop to jump. I guess we could just try each of them until it works. How many nops and jumps are there in the code? Grab -n nop input.text grep -c. Yeah, let's just do that. Oops. Well, PC not invisited and PC less than len code. If PC equals len code, then return n, else raise let's try that. Okay, let's try this. unpack non-iterable object. Right, this should be enumerage. Visited is not defined. We forgot our set up here. That's an answer. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Hey, what's up, Michaela? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's a program, I know this. Pog, I instantly like this program way more than yesterday. Yeah, I made a typo there, CodePhobia. I made a couple typos. You got both of them. Hey, what's up? Hey, car to key. Tree of swapping knobs to jump and jumps to knobs. Yeah. I thought there was a trick, but just brute forcing it worked fine. Vax17 says this should be easy to brute force, though it isn't a good solution. Yeah, that's what I ended up doing. Maybe you don't need the tree. Are you using memorization? I'm memorizing how to code. Hey, what's up, Gremlin Weekend? Hello, hello, welcome to the stream. T says, what's the likelihood this VM will be reused tomorrow? Right? Right? This is not well developed, but this has the highest chance of reuse we have seen yet, 100%. Eric says me, look, a cool assembly puzzle. I hope you all like it. Everyone, is this IntCode? I actually really liked IntCode. I thought they were fine. Ethan says, wait, won't these loop forever if the wrong instruction is swapped out? Yep. But I checked for infinite loop detection. Well, I didn't check for, I guess technically, well, we don't have enough instructions to actually implement complicated logic yet. So I just checked for it reaching the same position again. We wrote a way to check for that in part 1. Yes, indeed, Beck. Indeed, indeed. But yeah, we got it. That wasn't so bad. I feel like I could have gone faster though if I wouldn't have gotten hung up on the planning the jump part. Michaela says, just got done b-balling in the below freezing weather. My fingers are frozen. You were playing outdoor basketball in the snow? Oh my goodness. I just want to know if I should refactor my code. That spoilers is always... Yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably make this a little bit better. I did not get points. I satisfied. I was actually pretty close for... And every time I click the wrong link here. I was pretty close in the first part. Exactly 10 minutes for the second part. That's not bad. I'm okay. I'm happy with those times. Oh yeah, you got a gift sub while you're gone, T-Mod-T. I'm just worried you have to change not all of them. Simpler to finding the lowest changed leak code. Hey, what's up, Tom Tucka? It does have to use ECR, and it has to be in the same AWS account. I've hit error after error trying to deploy a Go Lambda from a container. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, what's up, Gremlin Weekend? Thank you for the follow. What's 2020's ASCII decorations for this year? I'm thinking it is the North Pole, and these are like bounce routes to get somewhere. That's my new guess at what this is. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I clicked on day 4. I was like, what? T-Mod-T says, I copied and pasted the VM and put in a function called Turing that just runs it for 10,000 steps. Ah. I see. I just did mine. I just used part 1, basically. Gotta speculatively execute your entire VM, right? You should look at the calendar now. It still looks... Whoa, wait, what? Is there a bug? Wait, what? Why is there an 8 part 2? What is... Where's the secret A part 2? Oh, actually, spoilers. Oh, I know, these are just spans. Okay, I was like... What is this span doing here? What? Day 8.5? Are there secret points? 8 sub 5? 8 part 2? 9? Negative 8? Where's this puzzle? Wait. So this is the extra calendar mark, very complete. I love the class there. I love it. Oh, I like how the script is just inline right after the counter. That's kind of cool too. Google's isogram. What? What is it? Right aneurysm? What? This is like the every single Blaseball tweet, which is just what? For those of you that don't know about the cultural event that is Blaseball. Oh, I don't know my password manager off. Dang it. Anyway, it's a baseball simulator for quarantine with lots of death and weird rules, and there was some part where there was like a fourth base, and I don't know, there's all kinds of weird stats. We're taking bets on how many emails I get to me explaining to me that the calendar is broken. Well, let's see. If there's probably going to be about, I don't know, 50,000 that attempt today, I'd imagine you get at least, 1 or 2,000 emails. So I hope your little prank was worth it, Eric. Drog needs more than 24 lines, yeah. Is there a good reason for this? I doubt Eric's gonna tell us. It's probably just gonna be like, good luck, have fun. Okay, how are we going to do this in SQLite? I can do part 1, but can I do part 2? I guess we can do part 2 by just repeatedly trying every knob. Although doing a loop is, I think we can do part 1. I don't think we can do part 2, sadly. Unless there's some clever trick, but yeah, let's try part 1. The parsing for this is actually going to be really easy, so that's not so bad. Oh, let me put my stuff into the timing stuff. Part 1.py day await input.text 1 2 3 4 5. Ooh, this one was faster. Okay. Part 1 day await input day await init. Commit dash day 8 part 1. Oh, buzz off. It's the comment at the top. Line 13. I should have spent less time formatting that silly text because, of course, I know I could have just fucking read what all 3 of them did. That complicated? Oh, this line's still too long. Okay, bye-bye text. Nothing I do has good reason. That's been established by now. Everything I do is completely random and no weight. The opposite of that. Reasons, sure. Good reasons, though? With recursive insert into recursive select star from star where having. There, I solved it. Select star from names where behavior equals nice, right? Where is X? If only it were that simple. Oh, this solution is so slow. It's because it tries every single combination. Maybe there's a non-brute force that's faster, so I might have to watch the subreddit and see what people come up with. I bet we could run it once, find what things it loops on, find what instructions it runs, and then limit it to that. Yeah. I bet we could do that. Our Fours one says, "Are you a UI guy or back-end guy?" Let me show you some of my UIs, and then you can tell me. Here's a website that I made in 2012 that I still haven't updated. Here's a website that I made recently, and it is just plain Bootstrap, very boring. I'm very much a backend infrastructure type person. I used to be a front-end developer. I don't have the patience anymore to do it. Update stars set value equals very solved for day in 1 to 25, right? Right? iSatisfied says, for any problems you can't do in sqlite, choose another language just to keep consistency in 2 different languages. Yeah, I could do that. I think we can maybe do this cleverly in SQLite. Let's actually just see. Let me look at part 1 here. Let me see if my hunch allows us to narrow down the number of things to switch, because it might just be that most of the code is junk code. Len visited and len of code. What percentage of the code do we actually run? Oh, we run very, very little of the code. Okay. And in that set of things, how many of those are knobs or jumps? Print some opc in jump or nop or opc in another sub generator. Opc for opc comma this in wait no code I 0 for I in visited. How many do we actually have to consider? We only have to consider 93. That's still a lot. But it's probably way more than I actually considered. Let's see if we can speed up our solution. Do we want to speed up our solution or do we want to write in SQLite? What do you guys want to see in chat? What do you people want to see in chat? There we go, that's a better way to say that. He loves the backend. Hey, what's up, Steve-O Bandito? Medbite says, not too bad of a day. I could have done way sooner, but I kept making really silly syntax mistakes. I spent a long time thinking about part 2. That was my problem. Speaking like GUI versus CLI, I went back to Visual Studio after doing most of my C++ stuff in Linux on the command line, and for some reason I couldn't effing do anything. Nice. T says, can you convert the program into a SQL statement and execute it? Well, that would be clever. I mean, SQLite is Turing complete, so yes, but also no. Getting my slice notation backwards. That would be a problem. Speed it up? Speedy solution? Okay, we'll try and do the speedy solution then. Beldathis, trying to be competitive today. No, nice. How'd you do? How'd you do? Eric says, I also spent a long time thinking about part 2. I imagine. Okay, let's commit the crappy version we have first. Git add readme and day08 part 2. Git commit dash m day8 part 2. So I'm gonna do something terrible. Oh, I didn't even type annotate. What am I doing? List tuple in or stir int to int. We're gonna do something terrible to make this faster. You know what they say, don't use exceptions as control flow. But desperate times call for desperate measures. So what I'm going to do is also, I bet these copies are slow, so we can do something clever by keeping the code immutable. Yeah, so let's start just by doing an immutability here. Flip to I. Flip as int. So if PC equals int equals what? Equals flip. Then opc equals nop to jump. And then jump jmp to nop. Opcode. Oh, actually, we can probably make this. I think just by making the code immutable will make it significantly faster. And we have there's a lot to win here. There's a lot of slow to win here. Okay, so we want to do run code I. Or actually try turn run code I. Actually simplifies the code too. Nop jump. Okay, so that should narrow down the number of copies that we do. So let's see how slow this is now. Not faster, somehow. What? How is that not faster? It's slower. What the fuck? It's a haircut, Jimmy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Am I still doing the copies and I just didn't see it? No? I wonder if this branch and parameter dominate the copy of a list. That seems wild. That seems really wild to me. Okay, well that, should make things faster, and it's also possible that my machine is so variable that I'm now running more software and that's different, but well. Select star from Python answer.md. Yeah. Perfect. I jumped straight to double while loops, replacing each instruction in a row until it worked. Oh, I see. Nice. Siberian Lumberjack says, I lost time in part 2 by submitting a result of running against test data instead of the puzzle input twice. Oh no. No type annotation, still committing untyped code. I did type it. I just forgot to write the type annotation as I was going. Performance reasons not to do that don't apply so much in Python. Well, I mean, because Python's just fucking slow. Can you optimize by only checking the first letter of the instruction? I don't think that actually helps. Zenmore says deep copy. Deep copy of tuples doesn't change tuples, so tuples are immutable, so they don't actually participate in deep copy. It was shallow copy before anyway, so, and now it's no copy, so. But anyway, I think writing it this way is better, even though it doesn't matter. But the main optimization that I wanted to make was to have this raise out the visited. And figure out what our set of eyes are that we need to actually try. Try run code -1 except runtime error as e visited equals e.args. Maybe not the best way to do this. Exception says control flow, but fuck it. We're trying for performance. We're just trying to hack this shit together. For I in visited. If code I 0 in. Let's see if this is faster. Visited. Okay, yeah, that's much faster. Okay. I think I'm happy enough with that, right? That's much faster solution, right? 1, 2, 3. This is our fast boy. Shoot, I should have kept the old code around. Oh well. We'll just pretend like we were super fast the first time, right? It faster day 8 part 2. Okay, cool. Taco Time says Khan has some classes if you're looking to optimize your code. No. No, I don't need classes. Vex says, are you only changing instructions in the hot path array? No, I just changed it to do that. We're replacing set by an array of booleans. That doesn't make anything faster in Python. In C++, it'll start trolling through your stack and memory to unwind everything, which is very slow because it requires interpreting dwarf, which is basically a special purpose bytecode for C++ exception handling. But Python just returns from the function and tacks on the traceback frame object. Kind of. The frame unrolling is a little bit more nuanced than that, but yeah, it's pretty close to that. But it's not a performance problem, it's more a maintainability problem. Kathra says, have you considered, or Kathra, ooh, that's a good name, I like that. Have you considered a graph solution without flipping every instruction one by one? What do you mean? I mean, like tying everything together and figuring out where things would go? I don't want to think about graphs. Oh, I'm off the leaderboard now? Nice. I'm not top 100 anymore? Indeed! Oh, I'm like, I think I have 207 points. I'm like right next to it. Personal stats, 203 points. I'm very close to the leaderboard, but I'm definitely not on. We're gonna do SQLite. Also, I think I'm gonna do part 1 in SQLite. I don't know how I'm gonna do part 2. The code is unreadable regardless of language, that's for sure. Yeah, that's mostly what I usually go for. But anyway, let's do part 1 in SQLite. Because I think I can do that at least. And we'll use a similar approach to how I did my IntCode computer in SQLite. But first we need the parsing. Day. Let's see, is this a line splitting one? Yeah. So we can copy that to here. Well, this will get us lines. We actually want to parse better than lines though. So we want to retrieve out our opcode and operand. I wonder if SQLite has signs. SQLite 3, not Python 3. Create table n int. Insert into n values. Okay, cool. So it will course for me, so that's good. So we need to do select subster input.value 0 inster input.value space from input. Oh, we also want a program counter, so we have to jump. So we have to set row ID, we have to 0 index row ID. Okay, so that'll get, we want row ID, opcode, and value. We'll call it val. Create table code, opc text, val int. Okay, So that's that, and then we need select subster input dot value, inster input dot value space. And then the length is inster input dot value. Wait a sec. Wait a sec. I should have left parentheses there. Oh. Okay, so we're selecting from the space to the new line. Char 10. But we need to subtract inster input dot value space, because in SQLite substring is length, not it's length, not why am I super brain farting here? Actually, I'm gonna not do it like this, because that's what we did before. This is not from input. We can just do subster. That makes this a lot simpler. Also, I have a typo here. Problem is, I don't know if the last line loops forever. Oh, we should have a trailing new line, so as long as we don't trim this, let's untrim so that we get an empty string at the end. Okay. Let's try that. Insert into code. Row ID opcode value. Select and then. Oh my goodness, there's so much chat that I missed. Sorry. I will read chat in 1 second. Select star from code. Okay, let me catch up on chat. Hey, what's up, GuideBVV? Hello, hello. I'm a Ditto says my brute force was too brute, not enough force. Oh no. Code core is best core. So we think the handheld game console is going to be in the IntCode computer of 2020, says Dupac. Yeah, probably. I think so. Given what happened in 2018 and 2019. I like the idea of a graph solution, but I have a hard time turning graph ideas into fast solutions. I have a hard time just doing graphs in general. I'm not a graph person myself. Hey, what's up, Ricky Wagner? Hello, hello. And CJ, how's it going? Just finished my own Python implementation. Mind providing a high-level explanation for the idea with SQLite. So for part 1, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a recursive trigger that continually updates the program counter, and I'm going to have a second table that keeps track of all of the visited numbers, and I know I can terminate, and another table that's the accumulator, and I can terminate when I've found something in the when the program counter is in the visited table. It's actually very similar to how I did my IntCode computer in 2019. Day 02 part 1 dot SQLite. So parsing here in IntCode, it was easier to parse because it was based on commas. But then I had recursive trigger that had a program counter, and it was an after update of program counter. And so a side effect of the trigger happening was that the opcode stuff would fire, and it would pick which operation to do. And then at the end, it would update the program counter. So that's what we're going to do here. Of course, there was code changes there, so that was a thing. For part 2, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I have no idea. Hey, what's up, Leaf Me? Hello, hello. Welcome back. Okay, let's see if we parse this properly. No such nn.value. nn.rest. What? We got nothing. We got literally nothing out of this. We got this one -1 row. Oh, because I'm in the wrong folder. That would do it. We're off by 1. You're off by 1. Also, I'm going to copy the small code to make it easier to debug. What's going on here? Input2.text. Make sure we don't have new lines at the bottom. We did. Input2. We don't need to do this anymore. We need to do where row ID greater than or equal to 0. So we filter out this garbage row up here, and we need to do +1. We need to do -1 somewhere. -1. Okay. But it didn't convert these into integers, which has me concerned. Why are you not integer? Can I do 1 or 0 plus this? Coercion! Hey, coercion! Yeah, there we go. Okay. Create table counter. Aggregator and integer. Insert into ag value 0. Create table PC and integer. Then we need to create that trigger. Oh, we also need the visited. Create table visited and integer. Visisted. I made the same typo again. CJ says, I spent like 15 minutes on 2B being confused why I was getting an index out of range error using Python. Turns out my instruction pointer was past the end of the program. I found my answer. I just didn't realize it. Oh no. Zenmore says, so does that mean that sqlite is Turing complete? Yeah, it is. That'd be pretty easy to do in Rust. You could use iterators, maybe. Oh, this one would be easy to do in Rust. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. I agree. Create. Or we need to turn pragma recursive triggers equals on. The terrible part of this. Create temp trigger trig after update of. Just to make this easier. Does that really have value there? Oh. We'll call it n. After update of n on PC when. So this is where we can cause this trigger to not run. So we're going to do our termination condition here. When select count 1 from visited, where n equals new dot value equals 0. This will prevent us from continuing. Begin. We need to do a bunch of things in here. We need to insert the program counter into visited. So insert into visited values new dot n. We need to then switch based on what our program counter does. And then finally we need to, wait, is this a variable? Oh no, this is an update statement. Okay, so we need to update the aggregate first, and then we need to do the jump. What's up, Blueheart? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Update ag set n plus equals case select code.opc from code where row ID equals new dot value new dot n when what? When this, then select code dot val from code where row ID equals new dot n, else 0 end. So that will get our, that'll update our aggregate, and then we need to do update PC set n equals case select code.opc from code where row ID equals new dot n when ACC then 1 when nop then 1. Actually, we can just say when jump then new dot n plus select code.val from code where row ID equals new dot n else 1. And I think that's it. And then select star from ag at the end. No such table PC, and there's a colon somewhere. There's a colon somewhere. Line 31. Error near plus syntax error. I guess we can't do plus. Select ag.n from ag plus. Select pc.n from pc plus. Near else. Near else on line 33. Well, shit. Oh, this parenthesis isn't doing anything. 0. Okay, what did we end up doing? Select star from visited. Did we actually run any code? No. Oh, we need to insert the program counter and kick this all off. Insert into PC values 0. Did something. No? What do you mean? I've assisted again. Why is it not erroring? That's like the 4th time I made that mistake. Yeah, thank you for that, SAPC. Helpful. But After, so this must be not happening. Does anyone know if there's a way to turn on headers in Oh, you know what it is? I bet this when fires at the end of this and it doesn't re-trigger. Cause oh no, we get the program counter. Oh. What happens if we comment this out? Does it loop forever? There are no visited. I typed visited. Oh my god. That's gonna kill me. So why didn't this fire? Oh, after update? Oh, we have to insert and then update. I get it. Update PC set n equals 0. Too many levels of trigger. That's what we expect, because I got rid of the when condition. When select count 1 from visited, where and their visited.n equals new.n equals 0. Uh-oh. I don't think it... We only have 10 lines, so it can't possibly... It must be a bug in the win condition. WHEN condition. My win condition is Exodia. Just name it Viz. Yeah, right, at this point. Anyone find a way to solve part 2 without trying out each not jump change? I've narrowed it down to fewer than that, but I haven't figured out the funny graph solution. I'm not really interested in figuring out the graph solution. So the problem with this is this is pretty tricky. You can do a depth first search, forking each time you jump or not, but then terminate as soon as you reach an instruction. Oh, that's clever, talent deficient. I like that. It's weird that this condition is never hit. Let's set this so that it's less than 3. Let's have it run 3 things and see what it does. So visit 0, 1, 2. What did our program look like? Up, accumulate, jump. Okay, our jump is not happening. Because we should have jumped +4 there. Right? So, nop, and then accumulate. Yeah, we're just always adding 1 here, so that's not happening. Oh. Can you not do cases on strings in SQLite? Is that the problem? Select case wat when wat then 1 else 0 and okay, you can't do that. I ballsed up the syntax. Uh-oh, where did I mess up the syntax? What did I do wrong, chat? Hey, what's up, Rabbit1 GTV? What are you compiling? A terrible solution to part 1 in SQLite. We'll probably do another. I think we'll probably pick a different programming language after this. Because I don't know if the part 2 is actually solvable easily. Well, we're actually struggling with part 1. What is wrong here? What is the error message? Near parenthesis. There's some open paren in this chunk of code here that's busted. Oh, this is the problem. It's weird that it's just doing this like that. Blueheart, thank you for the Prime subscription. Appreciate that. Oh, I see. What? No, I don't see the problem. Select code.opc from code where row ID equals new.n. Let's see what we get from that. To get jumps. Wonder if there's white space here? No? Can do this though. Oops. There's a keyboard shortcut that's very close to another one that I hit all the time, which is really, really annoying. Insert into debug. See what we got for that. That is the aggregate number. 00000. So none of this shit's working. Oh, is it because it doesn't think this is a scalar? Do I need limit 1? Do I need max? So that it ends up being a scalar? I think it's never being a scalar. I think that's the problem. No, we're still getting zeros always. Oh, I didn't change this one. I don't know what's going on here. these are all right. I don't know what's going on here. Vinny the Hunter says, I'm trying to finish part 2 right now. I don't understand the bit about the jump plus 0. What am I supposed to do next? Add +1 to my index? A jump plus 0 is an infinite loop. You wrote the text editor, changed the shortcut? Yeah, I know. I know. Hey, how's it going, Journey in AI? Hello, hello. Yeah, jump 0 should loop forever. Oh, the code looks fine. This is not working at all. Which is weird. Because when we do this on its own, then debug contains each of these opcodes. I wonder if this needs to be max also? This one needs to be max? So that we force a scalar? No? What if we say then 5 here? Do we ever get 5? No. Okay, so this is just completely busted. What happens if we remove this math here? What do we get? It's literally never matching. Why is it never matching ACC? We have ACCs. I did the shortcut again. Taildog has 2 columns, but like how it told me the error is there, but it's actually here. Yeah, so it's just not reading those values properly at all. So strange. I guess we could put it into here. Select case code.opc when ACC then 5 else 0 and from code where code.rowid equals new.n. Is that going to work? Even that doesn't work. Why is it always 0? Oh, this is so painful. I don't understand what's going on here. I think I ran into this last year also. I distinctly remember having somewhere where the variable was not updating recursively. I don't remember what I did to fix it though. Let's see if there's a hint here. Yeah, I use this same trick here. Maybe if I store the things as integers instead of strings. Yeah, that might be it. Let's try and store them as strings instead. Or store them as integers instead of strings. Hmm. Update code set opc equals 1 where opc equals ACC. Update code set opc equals 2 where opc equals jump. Update code set opc equals 3 where opc equals not. This is the last thing I'm going to try, and then we're going to then chat will pick a programming language and we'll do it in that instead, because I don't feel like debugging this anymore. Jump was 2. Oh my fucking god, it's because they have trailing white space, isn't it? Because we still have strings here. Son of a bitch. Did I get foiled by goddamn white space? No? Why isn't my update statement working? Is this like a double quotes, single quotes thing? What is going on here? What is the value if it's not ACC? Text equality sqlite. I'm like, I swear it's gotta be equals, right? USC is so much harder after a few beers. Yeah, I agree. IntCode? Yeah, we can't do this one in IntCode. Cobalt. Oh. Malbolge? I don't know what that is. What happens if we change this to like? It shouldn't work, but it doesn't work. What happens if I remove the type here? I know I just changed two things at once. Does anyone have any idea what is actually happening here? Why does it not equal? Solve it with a bash script? Brainfuck? Lisp? I've never done a functional programming language. COBOL? Hexagony? PowerShell? Oh god, the PowerShell was so bad last time. PowerShell is so bad. I don't get what's going on here. Is there some like invisible character Can I dump to CSV? Dump to CSV SQLite. Mode CSV output data.csv. Mode CSV output wad.csv. Select star from code. Exit. There's no weird characters there other than the carriage return on a Windows machine or on a Linux machine. Why not use like? Like didn't work either. Like didn't work. I don't understand what's going on. Let's try creating a table. Create table code. Let's copy exactly what we have here. Create table code. Opc val integer. Insert into code. Values. ECC 5. Select star from code. Select star from code where opc equals ECC. I don't fucking know, guys. I have no idea. Literally have no idea. What happens if we do this again, but insert using row ID this time? Let's try that. Create this. Insert into code this. Values. Should we even just do a select? Select 0, ECC 5. I have no goddamn idea. What happens if we do select star from code where substr opc 0, 1 equals a. What's up, Master Shirt? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Nothing. All right, they're one indexed. Is this like a secret table name? Is that the problem? What happens if we replace cod with prog? I don't understand. No, nothing of this makes sense. I don't understand computers anymore. That's very clearly an N and an A and a J, right? But if we do where this table's cursed. Don't know what. Okay, where 1 works. Where val is greater than 0. Does that work? That works. Where opc? Where is null opc? Is opc, is that the cursed name? Or opc is not null? Where opc like %? Okay, I think opc is cursed. What did I name it in this thing? Oh, they were just integers. Code's the computer's cursed. Computer's cursed. I don't know what's going on here. Computer's cursed. This is the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen. Ask sqlite what the type of something is. Get the type of a column. Fragment table input, no. Not what I want. Get type of value sqlite. Type of. Type of sim. I don't think that's a thing, but blob? How do we get it to be not blobs so that I can actually... Bring types, sqlite. Do I need to say char or something? Integer, real, text. So we don't want blob, we want text somehow. We've told it that it's text. That it is turning it into blob. Do this. No attempt is made to convert blob. Infinity of expressions. Blobs are always stored as blobs, regardless of column affinity. If I cast the value that should already be text to text, it fucking works. I have no idea what's going on here. Does this work without this cast here? Fucking what? What is going on here? This must be... Oh. If I remove this cast now, is that the problem? No? You still need that cast. Okay. That's what it is, chat. Computers fucking suck. You heard it here first. They're all garbage. Every single one of them. They're 100% garbage. Jump. Okay, so now we're bouncing around like we expect. So now we should be able to change this to be where visited.n. Ag is still 0 though. Computers are very stupid. Classic programming moment. SQL magic dust, yeah. What if you use varchar instead of text? Varchar doesn't mean anything in SQLite. I realize working on the AOC stuff, it is quite humbling, right, Dr. Vim? Computers do exactly what you tell them to. Poor things. No, this computer is doing something really fucking stupid. That's what's happening here. That was wizard level debugging, nothing but fist bumps for me, says Mark Sands. This is still bullshit. And it still doesn't work. We're still not updating this value properly. We need to do more debugging, but at least we're bouncing around for program counter now. So at least it is executing. It's not doing the right thing, but I don't think these are doing anything either. Let's get rid of the maxes and see what happens here. If we still get our program counter to run along. Yeah, we still get 1, 2, 6, 7, 3, 4. That's still good. Those maxes aren't doing anything. This is working. Why isn't this one working? What's up, Sunflovey? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Is ag the right string? Oh, it's... You're right. Ag is my table name. I'm losing my mind. Is that the right value? Yeah. That's part 1. That's part 1. That was way more frustrating than it needed to be. Day 8, part 1 in SQLite. How are we gonna do part 2? Even though I said I might do a different programming language. We conquered the blob, whatever the fuck was going on there. I still can't explain what was happening there. My guess is this is blob, and despite this table being called text, it stored this as a blob value. And maybe if I cast this as text, depends if I cast as text. Cast is like a weird functiony thing, right? I remove this cast now. Oh, we need to actually run the actual program. So it's possible that this is already overflowing the recursion depth. Oh, my prints are still in there. Dang it. Is this the last commit? Oh, shit. I was gonna rebase the master. Stray prints in day 8, part 1. Okay, but that seems to work. Raid and C, raid and C, raid and C. C would be easy. I'd be so easy then. Hey, what's up, Senpats? Hello, hello. Maybe do part 2 in a language you like but don't use much. You mean like C or C++? Oh, we did it? You seem so unexcited that I literally didn't know. Yeah, I'm just like kind of salty. Perl is still a winner here. I did do one in Perl last year. Let me think if there's a way that I could solve this in SQLite. Because like looping over every item in a table is tricky. I know there's Pikalang. I don't want to do an S-lang. I want to do something that's actual code. Also, it's late. Oh. I'm still kind of mad about that stupid, the blob thing. That was so dumb. Okay, how could I do this in theory? How could I turn this into a subroutine? Um, hmm. I could have a flip table, and I could select from. Yeah, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. So we're gonna make what's up, Field Marshal Donut? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're gonna do create table flip table flip and integer. This is gonna be the row that we're going to treat the opposite of jump/knob. And we're gonna create a trigger on this table. Create trigger flip trig after insert on flip trig begin and delete from visited, delete or update accumulator set n equals 0. Trying to reset all the state. We just delete from visited, delete from PC. Update aggregate set n equal to 0. And then we need to Oh, actually, we can just update PC set n equals 0. So this will start the program. So we'll run the program over and over and over. And then after the program terminates, we will create table answer and integer. Okay. Update answer set n equals select PC dot or case PC dot n select n PC dot n from PC. If this is equal to select count 1 from code plus 1, then when 1, then ag.n 0 end. So this is going to set our answer if we succeed. So then what we can do up here is we can have 2 termination conditions on this. We have either we've already visited something or new.n. New.n is equal to select count 1 from code plus 1. Or we have an answer, or select answer dot n is not equal 0. And then we just need to insert into this flip table all of the rows that could be flipped. Large Poppy says, what positions did you get today? I was like 110 and then like 230. Stats, nope, leaderboard, personal stats. 130, 260. Okay, that was a little bit higher than I expected. Hey, what's up, Movie Jamal? Hello, hello. Hey, what's up, Unfeeling Cash? How's it going? Let's see, insert into flip, select row ID from code where sim in ACC or nop and jump. Sensor Smile says, what was your approach to 8? I ended up going through each line and checking for an infinite loop for part 2. Yeah, I just brute forced it for part 2 also. That's actually what I'm trying to do right now as well. But we need to treat jump and nop differently for this here. See case new.n equals select. How do we select the last row in a table? Oh, we can do select. Let's see, create table lat. We can sort by row ID limit 1. Select x from lat. Order by row ID desk limit 1. Yeah. Select flip.n from flip order by row ID desk limit 1. So that'll always select the last value of the table. Senor Ezio says, this isn't Python. Correct, this is not Python. Pythonic says, I also ended brute forcing it. I should have done that first, spent too much time trying to write a loop detection program. Oh, I see. So when 0, then this, else, case select prog.sim from prog where row ID equals, oh, actually we know if we flipped it, oh, we still have to do the same thing. U.n, except instead of jump, it's now nop. Error somewhere in here. Near a end parenthesis. We gotta find the broken end parenthesis in here. This is wrong. Is that it? Still an end parenthesis. Shit. That one looks fine. Actually, I'm just gonna put this over here. Usage table code. What's the problem with renaming the table? Still an end parenthesis problem. Does it get any less Pythonic than the case statement, right, Shaky Snake? Shaky Snake, that's quite a name. That was one problem. Did we get everything down here done? It's still the top trigger, so it's something I changed. Something I changed in one of these parts here. Select from prog where roid equals new.n. It might be this, possibly. I just copied and pasted this, right? Hey, what's up, Alexis Montiel? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, that doesn't match. Found it. It terminates very quickly too. That makes me suspicious. Zero. Somehow I don't think it's triggering the Program Connor. Oh, it might be triggering and then overwriting it. Let's just insert into this. Those 3 conditions must never be true, so it must just never be running this. Yeah, it's not running anything. Hey, what's up, Senor Ezio? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So this should be and interesting. Okay, so it's never running this, so something about these conditions is wrong. Okay, so this should run when we have not visited something. We've not visited the current row, and the new n does not equal the length of the program plus 1, and the answer is equal to 0. Let's comment out each of these and see what happens here. So this should just be the normal case here. Somehow, this doesn't seem to be triggering this trigger at all. So that means this idea is kind of dead. Unless... Yeah, I don't think I can cross trigger triggers. I can't use them like procedures, I guess. Well, we can try a simple case, right? Create table wat2. Create trigger wat. Hey, what's up, Red Molly? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. After insert on wat2, begin update wat set x equals 0 and create trigger yeah, so this trigger does not trigger this trigger. Oh, unless there's nothing in WAT. Oh. Okay, so that is working. Oh, you know what? I bet there's nothing in program counter, so there's nothing for flip to update. Insert into PC values -1. Okay, now it's running. Now we can turn these back on. Will it spit out the answer? I don't know. Shit. That's the answer, isn't it? Oh my god, it's so dumb, but it works! Holy shit. Holy shit, it fucking works. Let's try this instead. It takes a while. Uh-oh, we broke it. Uh-oh, what did I just do? Alright, fuck, we're not gonna try and fix this. We're just gonna pretend like this is okay and hope that that brings back to working. I should have done git add when it was working. I don't know what I was thinking. Well, please work. Please work again. Thank God. Okay. I'm so done with this. A8, part 2 in sqlite. Disaster. Oh, only took 2 hours to get here. Alright, chat. I think that's gonna wrap us up for today. Absolute mad lad. Oh, man, this, whatever the fuck is going on here, that drove me up a goddamn wall. Dr. Cab, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, well, I think that's gonna wrap us up for today. Let me do my little spiel. And then we will send you off to another channel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, so you can check out my previous day solves as well as walkthroughs where I go over solutions and different approaches to how to solve the advent of code problems. I also upload daily educational videos, so check those out as well. I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. However, I'm streaming every day for Advent of Code, so if you enjoyed what you saw today, I will be doing more of that tomorrow. But I announce my streams in 2 places. One of them is on Twitter, and that's twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I basically say what I'm going to stream, and then I stream. And I also announce on the Discord, which you are free to join. Please join the Discord. There's an Advent of Code section for where we're all discussing our stuff, and there's a private leaderboard there. There's also a beginners channel. If you want to learn to program and you have questions, you can ask in there, and there's usually a bunch of people that can help you out. And, you know, even if you're not a beginner, you can still ask questions in there and get better as a programmer as a whole. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and let's go find someone to raid.